Here with Raid, Shadow Legends to go over Faction Wars 21 Dwarves. Is it easier now that they've nerfed it even further? I tried all these rares. I kept trying different combination of rares. All of these rares are level 60 except for the one in the middle that's doing the ally protect for us. Grumbler, we don't need him at level 60. They were okay. The first wave is very easy to do, but the second wave, I just, no matter what I brought in with the rares, it just was not happening. I would get all these kinds of regions up. We'd have everything going on. I even tried 3 rares and 2 epics, and even that just wasn't working. So I had to bring in a level 50 epic, a level 50 rare, Gala long braids, rear guard sergeant, and we're able to do it. So if you want a 3-star dwarves, do this. But you don't need rear guard sergeant at 60. You can take that's 2 different epics at 50. Gala long braids need to be 60, and then you can bring in these other rares, and they will work. You can make it through there. So Gala long braids systematically takes out everybody we need to at just the right time. She's our damage dealer. We have to have her survive. Everything else is going to be so easy. So we take out the reviver over there. Now we're going to take out Torture Helm on the far right because he can hit really hard on that A2, plus he revives back. We don't want him over there too long doing damage to us. So I like to take him out. The rest of those 3 can't really hurt us. They cannot hurt us. Then we've got Rockbreaker over there doing the AoE provoke, and he's only level 50, and that's all we need. Rockbreaker can die when we get to the boss. All we need him to do is provoke for that wave 2. Wave 2 is the thing. Like, wave 1 is so easy to get through with rares. But wave 2, when you get there, we've got that Maneater, we have the Narog, Steel Skull, which causes issues with all his heals and removing debuffs, and then Narog's going to do the AoE block buffs, where I was rolling with so many buffs with all those rares. And look, you already see there's a lot of buffs we need up right here. Rear guard sergeant is very pivotal for this as well. You need her at level 50. That's fine. You don't have to have her at level 60. Make sure you load her up with a whole bunch of HP and just some speed, and she will do everything she needs to do. That's it. So that would be 2 50s, 3 50s, and then a level 60 Gala. And really, the only level 60 Gala is all we need. So Gala long braids, chopping them up. When we go to the next wave, you'll get to see how I take them out and the way that you kind of need to take them out, I feel like. We're going to go ahead and take care of that Maneater first, because he can cause us so much problems, right? Putting up that block buffs, unkillable, it makes the wave take so much longer, and then we have to sit there and fight everything. And then we're going to take out that Draco, because we don't want that decreased defense and weaken up on us. We can't have that. We can't have that kind of... We can't... Look at the healing we have. Before this change happened, people used to have to come through here with 2 rear guard sergeants, and because they didn't have a Molly tankard, I don't know, they used to have to use 2 rear guards and whatever else they brought with them. Even with Trundas and stuff, they used to have to bring that. But this is now. This is after the most recent nerf. So the only healing we've got are these regions right now from rear guard. Yeah, we have ally protect from 2 different people that are doubling up, right? If one is not on, then the other one will be. And then also when rear guard's giving us that ally protect of 50%, our Grumbler little guy will also protect her with 25%, which will help out. So we just took out, like right away, we decreased defense with Dilgo on that Maneater, and then we came over here, because on that wave 1, we made sure at the very end of that wave 1, we just used everybody's A1s. This is not full auto. Guys, you can't do this full auto against this team. Not with dealing with these rares and level 50s. You just can't do that. It's too hard. It's still too hard. And then after that, like I said, I want to come in here and I want to take care of that Draco. Get that Draco out of here so that even if we're taking damage. And then look at this. I've been talking so much, I missed everything. So you see here, this is why you want rear guard. The AoE decrease attack. Now that we have that AoE decrease attack up, we don't have to worry about that lizardman looking guy, the basilisk kind of looking one, doing damage. We decrease defense would be nice on the Norog, but we could take it. We got a shot from him earlier. It's not going to be a big deal. We can take that up, soak it up. Look, ally protects around. We get those ally protects going, and then we get those regions going. Now we take him out, and you can imagine that if they were to, like, if we didn't do that, and we had to wait through this whole entire fight, and then we had all these debuffs up, and then Norog's blocking our buffs, right? Where we can't even put up our buffs, and that was a big issue for my rare team. He was blocking all of us, and he was doing so much damage that even with all these baby regens, big regens, ally protect on my rares, I couldn't come back. There was nothing we could do, and we didn't have the damage. Like, nobody can do what Gala long braids can do. She can just hit so hard and ignore so much defense. We need her. I mean, you really, really need her. I don't know who else we can put in here. So once we're down to these 3, that's it. No problem. We come in here, we take the rest of these out, and then when we get to the boss, since the change, the boss seems to do, of course, less damage and dies much faster, which is good because it's like a DPS race on the boss. That's the way it's always been with the dwarves, but it's kind of sad for dwarves because the boss would, just come in there and do so much damage, ignore defense. Most dwarves are, defense-driven damage, so it was never a lot of fun to come in there. That's why you always heard of everybody talking about 2 rear guard sergeants, molly tankards, whatever else they would have to bring through there. But now I don't feel like you need as much of that now, right? It seems like it's easier. It seems like it's much easier. So we're going to kill this guy, right? Steel Skull is going down. We'll get to the boss. Obviously, we want to get a decreased defense up. We want to put out as much damage as possible. Get a decreased attack up as well from our rear guard sergeant. That's going to help us out. I think I was trying to go for a slow speed and a turn meter decrease. I was trying to go for a slow speed here. And I should have just gone ahead and done a decreased defense. Because we waited. We saved up all of our abilities again, right? We did all our A1s on that last wave when we were down to the last guy. We saved everything for here, so we're ready to go. Decreased attack, of course. I'm like, do I want to do a decreased attack or ally protect? Decreased attack. That's all we need to do here. That'll save us a lot of damage. Look at that. Just think if decreased defense was up already. She would have chopped down half her life. Already chopped down half her life. And I got a little worried because she hit Gala. Well, really, she should hit our level 50 over here, Buckethead, who's doing the AoE provokes like she's doing now. Because we can lose that guy. We don't need him now. He did his job. He provoked on that wave 1, on the wave 2. He's not going to do any damage here. He's not going to do anything for us, so he can be the target that can die for us. And it's easy, right? Look at this. It was never like this before. Before it was such a much harder DPS race, and you needed more healing, you needed revivers, you needed more everything. So this makes it, I mean, look, we're coming through here, and that's it. All we need to do is have Gala long braids, do what she's doing. Look at the shield she's putting up on herself from all that damage, and you'll do it easily. So her at level 60, take your rear guard to level 50, take your Buckethead, which I can't remember his name right now, the AoE provoker, take him to 50. I've got Grumbler at 50. You could sub in somebody else for Grumbler's position, I'm sure. Because I know he didn't do much, right? He's not doing any damage. He's just doing that ally protect from time to time. I think Gildol is really good. If you saw my Gildol guide on him, it was pretty popular. So go check that guide out and you'll be able to see his full gear. But we'll go look over everybody right now. Let's start with the level 50 Grumbler. He is in a Relentless set. He's just got a lot of HP on him. All he is there to do, like we talked about, is get that ally protect up. He does also put a shield up on his A1. Nothing special about him. We've got Rockbreaker here to do the AoE provoke. I think I do have him in a lot of defense. We keep his HP low. That's it. Make sure we have enough accuracy on there. So I've got accuracy set with probably some accuracy substats. Well, we do have some, and we've got 220. So we're fine there with him. Nothing special about him whatsoever. He is booked, of course. So we get that 3-turn cooldown, and we need it. We need that percentage to go up to 100%. We need this to happen, right? Get that AoE provoke on a 3-turn cooldown, and we are golden. And then we come in here with our rear guard sergeant. Again, you can do her at level 50. She does decreased defense and the AoE decreased attack, which is lovely. Then we do the ally protect with this continuous heal. This was the only heal we had throughout the whole entire game. Gildol, if you saw my guide on him, it's exactly the same. I haven't changed his gear whatsoever. I still have him in Relentless gear, and his stats are these right here. That's what he's got. Gala long braids. This is the one. I hope you have her because she will really make it so you can do it. I do have her in Savage gear. I've got a lot of attack on her. Attack, critical damage, attack. We've got more attack, more critical damage. Here are our total stats if you're trying to get somewhere near there. Only 96% chance to crit. I know, it's really sad, right? What are you doing, Stu? Rolling with 96. I really probably need to go back and look at her, but she's doing such a good job. Whatever. I don't mind. We've got her in Helm Smasher as well. And that's it. I mean, that is the team. Let me know if this helped you out or if you know of a better team. Have you been using another team to get through Faction Wars 21 for Dwarves right now? Let us know the details down below so it can help some people out to help get that Lydia, right? Everybody's trying to get Lydia done. I hope that helped you all. Please subscribe if you have not, and I will see you guys all on a video soon.